Bohemian.
What else didn't you have?
A sink for a while.
Really?
Yeah, I was plugged up. And a bed frame, shower curtains. It was cool. All right, let's do this. He's blushing.
I'm just finishing getting this bracket set up. I worked today, so I didn't have time to do all this beforehand. I mean, Callie's running around like a madman.
And you're blushing.
Am I? Am I blushing?
Yeah.
Come on, log in. Okay. Do you have? You'll have the awards list up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna organize these real quick.
Hold outside.
So that's an early one. That's a late one. It's an early one. That's an early one. It's a middle one. It's an early one. It's an early one. Middle, early, middle, late, middle. Okay.
I've been reading some PG Wodehouse lately.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And?
Pretty good.
You're enjoying it?
Yeah. Yeah. Mostly about golf.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We always had that weird number.
Good.
So what we do is we do these.
We need to do them random.
Best where's CG? Where's boom, boom, boom. So that's after round one. This is so now there's 8.
Want a cure for doom scrolling? Try PG Wodehouse. Is it pronounced Woodhouse?
It's a movie. It's called Roadhouse.
That's Woodhouse.
About halfway, then end of round one. So there's 8.
PG Woodhouse. Been saying his name wrong all along.
There's so we do this and then this. Then we do. Then we do that, so then that. Then we do that, so then that. Then we do that, so then that. Okay, something like that. I think that'll work.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've got this up. I've got it all up. Okay, I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah.
Just gonna
ready,
charge my phone.
Proceed
I've got
ready.
first round matchups from Devin and Seth. They both responded to me, so we're good there too.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Rimpy.
Let's get rid of you. Drink. Okay, I'm ready. 1, 2, 3, play.
Ba, 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 ba.
And live.
It's live. It's live. It's me. It's your host of Late Night Tonight. Late. It's Johnson McGarver here, live, and I'm hosting actually this year the Mookie Awards. Give me a big hand. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Normally the host of these things doesn't need to request a hand for the audience, but you guys have been great. Tip your waiters. So we're gonna go now live down to our guy Gruesome McPickles down on the street here. Gruesome, what do you got going for us here, man?
Yo, it's Gruesome McPickles. We're here at the live event of the Mookies, which means I'm only in one place, Uptown Wichita.
That's
Where we
right.
do the Mookies every year. And we got characters all around. I mean, obviously, you've got Timothy Chalamet nominated tonight for his role in Dune 2. You've got Timothy Chalamet nominated for his role in Dune Part 1. They're giving retroactive nominations to Timothy Chalamet in Call Me By Your Name. Timothy Chalamet as Bob Dylan and Timothy Chalamet in Little Women. I don't know what award, which one he's going to win for, but he's going to win tonight. But that's not only the crazy characters. You should see the people around me here today. I mean, Bing Bong. We got
Is that
Bing Bong.
me? Hello.
Hey,
I'm
Bing
Bing
Bong.
Bong. Yeah, is this Mike? Are we live?
You're live.
Um, so the election was definitely stolen back in 2020. It's
Oh,
just right
well,
from under our noses.
we're supposed to
I'm
screen our
It's
guy.
been resurrected. Yeah,
Oh, we got to take the mic from you guys. We got real celebrities coming in. Everybody turn your heads, turn your heads. We got AJ, Big Justice, and the Rizzler live from the Mookies. Oh my goodness. They're playing Here Comes the Boom, and they're about to bring the boom to us. We're going to come back to you in the studio. It's going to get too crazy here.
thank you, thank you. Actually, go get that little Costco boy. I want to talk to him. Go get him.
Rizzler! Rizzler! Oh,
What up?
you punched me in the face, but how are you tonight?
It's, I really like the production design. I'm big in the city, man.
Yeah, you always do. I know that's you. That's the Rizzler. I mean, you poured your blood, sweat, and tears and Costco chicken bakes into that. I
Yeah,
know you.
I also want the election was stolen back in 20, the inauguration.
Guys, he's too strong. I can't take it from him.
The inauguration. Man,
Riz,
these kids, man. These kids, man. It's crazy. You get them on the street, man. They say whatever you want to say. It's me. I'm Johnson McGarver. And that was gruesome gruesome McPickles. Is that what your name was?
Gruesome's out. Rizzler punched me in the fucking face. Oh my
These
god.
these fucking kids, man. Excuse me. It's crazy, crazy, man.
And next up, Best Actor for Timothy Chalamet.
What an elegant we found ourselves in, Brandon.
Wichita, the perfect place to hold an award ceremony.
I was thinking so.
Oh,
I'm glad we didn't have to iron that out because we were both thinking the same thing.
yeah, most people like to fly to like LA or maybe Chicago or New York.
Manhattan.
Or,
We should have
yeah.
had it in Manhattan, Kansas. Wasn't that?
Oh
Did
yeah,
we do
we did.
something with that
We
once?
did something with that. Well, one of our writers' blocks or something like that.
Yeah, man.
What-
I'm
oh, it was it starred or was it?
kind of starved. That would make sense.
Oh no, I think it was Witness Protection Program because Melissa
That
McCarthy
makes sense
thought she
too.
was getting sent to
Yeah,
Manhattan, New
of
York.
course,
She went to
of course.
Manhattan, Kansas.
We
But
wrote
then
that.
you wrote
Yeah.
her script that she was in Iowa City and she was in full on like Iowa State or Iowa Hawkeye gear or
That's right.
something. She was a
Yeah.
Cornhusker.
That's not that's we're good writers. We're not nominated tonight though
Fuck.
in this palace of elegance. this sort of temple to art and martyrdom. It's the Mookies.
You said temple and martyr. I thought of the Tempest and Martyrs.
That's half good and half bad. Yeah.
It is the Mookies. It's season 11. I had named this bracket the Three Bracketeers, and
You're gonna hear.
it's just it would have been funnier if there were four of us and it was the Three Bracketeers,
It's
and then
kind of funny that there's only two, though, in like a
it would
sad
have been
way.
it would have been the least funny if it were just one of us, because that's a bad podcast. Then
But then
next
three,
three, yeah, two or four. Four
or like
probably would have been the
seven.
funniest.
Seven would get old quickly.
Yeah, it would. Kind of like
Yeah,
64 movies in a bracket did in that first 3 hour, 20-minute
that was a
episode.
marathon.
What a
But
what an editing nightmare for that long of a podcast. That's the Titanic worth of
it's
podcasts.
a podcast. It was heroic of us, I should say. Um, and now take my hand, Brandon, as we walk hand in hand through the last 16 weeks of our show and reminisce, um, maybe piss on some of our favorites, some of our least favorites, and some movies we just can't. We love them, man.
So to reflect real quick, we had September, which was just kind of random.
Seppi
Started
month.
off with
Yeah.
Country Bears. We had Kelly on for a birthday episode. Then we hit
Country Bears.
Frickin' Spooktober with the Downtown Spook Boys. Oh, that's too quiet. That's not going to do
This
anything.
season.
With the Downtown Spook Boys. Then we had birthday episodes for Carter, birthday episodes for Devin. We had an auction.
We love auctions, as we are known to.
And then holiday season with the holiday hosts. That's multiple themed months. I got to create a soundbite for Andre month still. What am I going to do for that?
Yeah, I can't wait.
And along the whole way, the whole time Grimace was there too.
Ooh, that's racist. So in your best Grimace voice, Brandon, what's the first? Do we do the bracket first or the awards first?
We're gonna do bracket first.
Bad Grimace voice, Brandon.
Hey yo, a bad Grimace. It just sounds like gruesome. What was that?
Gruesome McPickles.
McPickles.
You're kind of like who's the little Mexican Guillermo? You're kind of like Guillermo to my Fallon there for a little bit there.
Guillermo del Toro.
No, you know Guillermo. Oh, he's like 4'8". He's a security guard for Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I did that bad Grimace, it reminded me. You've seen a ton of It's Always Sunny, right?
Mm-hmm.
That episode where they're all stuck in that like underground chamber and they're like trying to pass the time and like, I could do impressions, and Dee's like, oh, I'll do impressions. Like, all right, do Obama. She's like, I can't do Obama. She's like, that's a black man. I'm a white woman. And Dennis is like, give me a black woman. I'll do a black woman. They're like, all right, CCH Pounder. He's like, all right. He's like, he does it perfectly. Everyone's running for the DA. And they're like, oh my God. They're like, all right. She's like, I'll do Obama. He's like, hey, yo, where my cabinet members at? I'm like, whoa, that's so
bad
racist.
Grimace. You're being evil Grimace there.
Bad Grimace. Yeah. Ooh. Not from Wichita.
No, that'd be Milk Toast Grimace.
But we've got questions first. That's what we've got. And then we'll do bracket and awards and bracket and awards and over again. Like Mad Men. Like Bracketeers.
Yeah.
And so, with questions, your first question today. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm sick. That's one of the.
Oh yeah, how are you feeling?
Not spooktacular, but it's whatever. Yeah.
It's minor for now. Okay. First question. Do you like upsets?
I have bloody stool. I love upsets.
Bloody stool.
Yeah, upsets are fun. It's always good for the underdog.
Love it. Second
Yeah.
question. Do you like Timothy Chalamet taking home the big award?
I actually passed out. Yeah, it's a. I mean, he's gonna win an award if for the Timmy. He's nominated 5 times, so
Yeah.
yeah, good for him.
And lastly, do you like One Shining Moment?
My heart keeps stopping. Yeah, one shining moment is a marker of one of my favorite sporting events, and now one of my favorite podcasting events.
Yes. Well, if you've answered yes to liking upsets, uh, blood in
The
your
other one,
stools.
yeah,
What were
one
the other things
shining
you said?
moment.
Passing out, One Shining
My
Moment,
heart stopping.
uh, Timothy Chalamet winning awards, or your heart stopping. You come to the right place. This is the good, the bad, and the brackets. The good, the bracket, and the movies. The good, the
Oh,
brack, the good, the brack, and the movies.
get the
And this
bracket.
week we're doing our bracket for season 11, finishing off, capstoning
Word.
what we've done. And so, before we get into it, we're drinking beers. I got raspberry lemonade.
I am sipping a Christmas Sprite
I love Sprite cranberry.
to mollify to ameliorate my stomach.
Whoa, big word.
Yeah, learned that today.
I'm going to do it goofy style. That's one of our running gags anyway. Let's do some awards first.
I did my class's daily journal goofy style today. We went backwards.
Did they love
They
it?
no, they really don't do well if you change their routine. That group of kids particularly, if you know what I mean. So they did not respond well to goofy style.
Hey, that's
It
okay.
makes it even funnier when they're
Yeah.
yeah.
So, some awards. We're doing a goofy
Wow,
style.
pimpin'. First award of the night, Best Picture.
No, no, that's too
Oh,
goofy.
that's too
We're
goofy.
doing best stunt.
Best stunt achievements in stunting. We have any rollerball gameplay at all from Rollerball. We have the head smash on the desk from Hereditary.
That was good.
We have pushing les bus from Little Miss Sunshine. We have a dog drowning from Big Pig in the City. And we have a boomerang kill from In the Name of the King, a Dungeon Siege Tale. Brandon, it's to you, my friend.
I think this has to be obvious, right? But
Oh yeah. Oh
the
yeah.
pick is in. And the winner of Best Stunt is any rollerball gameplay from Rollerball.
Good
That was my
call.
one.
Yeah. That was my one as well. Rollerball was it's so fun. It's that the other issue we talked about in the episode. They try and demonize the capitalization of the sport, but they make it look so fucking cool that you're just on their side anyways.
It's the first movie that paid stunt doubles and extras for that shit too.
Yeah,
You
no
gotta
kidding.
you gotta reward them.
We
Rollerball with its
are
first one of the night. If
first of many.
Boomerang Kills would have won, I would have lost it.
I gave it a 4. Yeah.
Next, worst CGI.
Achievements in bad CGI.
Whoa,
We have the Harpies from Van Helsing.
they're pretty bad.
We have blurry galleon vision from In the Name of the King and Dungeon Siege Tale.
I hated that shit.
We have the spaceship from Earth Girls Are Easy.
Yeah.
We have Whitey's seizures from Eight Crazy Nights. And we have Whitey's hairy ass from Eight Crazy Nights.
I think I put Galleon's blurry vision at 1 because why did they choose to do? Why was it blurry?
In this normal semi-realist movie. Yeah.
But maybe I think the Whiteys are gonna win, but maybe they split the votes. We don't know. Let's see.
That happens.
And the pick is in. And the sinner for worst CGI goes to Whitey's seizures from Eight
Whitey's
Crazy
seizures.
Nights.
Wow. Maybe a 1-2 for seizures and hairy ass. That's what
Maybe.
I had it as. I did have the Galleon Vision 3.
Yeah,
So.
that is why did they choose to do that? So stupid.
Movies are stupid, and humans are fallible.
Next up is our best couple.
Best couple. An achievement.
And couple.
We have Annie and Dean from The Iron Giant.
Hmm.
We have Mac and Valerie from Earth Girls Are Easy.
Yeah.
We have Trudy and David from Holiday in Handcuffs. We have Tennessee and Trixie from the Country Bears.
Ugh.
Then we have Walt and Bev. That's the old couple. Christmas with the
The
Cranks.
old neighbor couples. We didn't have a lot of couples.
No, it wasn't a romantic season. Most of it was horror based. So bunch of aliens. What we got here?
But the pick is in, and the winner of best couple is Valerie and Mac from Earth Girls Are
Wow.
Easy. Marina
Not
actually
my
wrote
number
in
one.
Valerie and Dean and then crossed it out and put Mac.
That's
She's
good.
combining movies. That was my number one, I think.
That I actually some sweetness there. I think that and the Cannibal Women kind of are in a league of their own. Not necessarily above anybody else, but just like off to the side. They're their own thing, I think.
I think they're both in their own thing, but I think I have them in different tiers as well.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
3 more awards. Next up, 4 more awards. Goodness. Next up, worst animal.
Oh, these animals be bad. An achievement in bad animals. We have Tigger from Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. We have Mauricio because he has a tail from Shallow Hal.
He did have a tail.
We have Frisky Deer from
Oh,
Eight Crazy Nights. Ah, we have Wolf from Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey
okay.
that threw up on everybody, and
Yep.
we have Barry Barrington from the Country Bears.
And the pick is in. The Sinner for worst animal is a tie
Oh
between
fuck!
Mauricio, because he has a tail. Marina put
Tail.
from 8 Crazy Nights. And the
Yeah.
Frisky Deer, also from 8 Crazy Nights, apparently.
Wow.
Shallow Hal and 8 Crazy Nights.
Sandler off.
The winner is the Frisky Deer from 8
Frisky
Crazy
Deer.
Nights.
They were gross and stupid. That whole movie was gross and stupid. The Sandman strikes again.
I think I put Mauricio at number 1.
I put Mauricio at number 1 as well, so the other boys let us down.
Yeah.
But that's okay. The deer were gross.
You're very gross. Next up, best score / soundtrack.
An achievement in music. We have Little Miss Sunshine.
Beautiful.
We have Hereditary.
Okay.
We have the Country Bears. We have Rollerball, or as they say in Latin American speaking countries, Royerbar. Royerbai.
Okay.
And we have Babe, That Pig in the City.
So only one real soundtrack with the Country Bears. The other 4 more score based. But the pick is.
I like it. I like it. Creative culture.
And the winner is Little Miss Sunshine.
A beautiful, at times understated, rockin', at times. Yeah,
you got a lot of Botchka, you got some Sufjan Stevens, you got a beautiful underlying score. That French horn, don't get me started on the French horn.
French horn.
I had to put it at number 1 because that French horn, yeah. So
that's popular. Great. And then maybe not the last win for Little Miss Sunshine.
Potentially. 2 more. We're gonna do worst looking movie. No, then we're going into the bracket.
A worst looking movie. Wow. Yeah, I don't think you want to win this award. An achievement in worst looking movies. We have Killer Sofa.
Okay.
We have The Holiday in Handcuffs.
Okay.
We have The Country Bears. 8 Crazy Nights.
Okay.
And Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2.
I do appreciate, or I don't know if appreciate is the right word. I like that we're getting ahead of ourselves, but 8 Crazy Nights and The Iron Giant have similar animation styles, yet 8 Crazy Nights is in worst looking movie, and The Iron Giant made it into best looking.
Would you disagree?
No, I put them both in there for that.
Yeah, and I think a big difference is the Whitey character, maybe.
I think it's just the way they're filming and animating it too, the motions and the shots, like creative justice is there, but the pick is in.
Justice is there.
And the sinner is Killer Sofa.
Ooh, yeah, that tracks.
That
That
couch, the
tracks.
couch with the face didn't look great, but it wasn't as bad as some of those. Velocipaster looked worse. Lamageddon looked worse.
Minus the sex scene.
Minus sex
Yeah,
scene.
Armageddon did look worse. So maybe we need to pick even worse B movies going forward to freshen up his category. Is what Brandon's saying.
Right.
Our movies have been too good looking lately.
And then
We're the bad
lastly,
ones.
best looking movie.
Achievements in handsome movies.
Looking good.
Yeah, guapo. We have Hereditary.
Okay.
We have Royerbaugh. We have The Iron Giant.
Okay.
We have Little Miss Sunshine.
Okay.
We have Babe, That Pig in the City.
I almost didn't put Babe in, and then I thought about how good like the animals' mouths were in that.
It's very colorful and vibrant, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
But then Rollerball is almost looks like you're watching it on a
like
camcorder in a way. It's
ESPN,
creamy. Little Miss
yeah, film
Sunshine
stuff.
is pop. That yellow bus is popping. Hereditary is dark and
Hereditary is
beautiful shots. And then the Iron Giant, new
yeah.
animation. But the pick is
Classic.
in. And the winner for best looking movie is a
Is
tie
a tie. I thought that might be
between Rollerball
Royerbaugh.
and Little Miss Sunshine.
I wanted my two.
And the winner, because two people voted it as number one, is Royerbaugh.
Royerbaugh. Wow, and she likes Little Miss Sunshine. So
She does like Little Miss Sunshine, but
that's
remember, she tries
Marina
to be
being.
impartial.
That is Marina. I was going to say shout out for her unbiased, um, if effeminate judgment there.
Yes. All right. 7 awards down.
Cool.
Let's get
All
into the
right, I'll see you
bracket.
tomorrow.
No,
Oh, that's
no,
right.
no. We
That's
have a
right.
bracket to do.
So
So
now at this point in the podcast, we break it down. And boom, boom. It's the section. They match up in termination. Yeah. They stole the inauguration. So this is they match up all the movies and we say which wins. Um,
guns were
and
about
it's
to pop out in your freestyle, weren't they?
That's right. I was gonna get into some January 6th stuff. And the criteria, as always, is arbitrary, right? It's
Yes.
not necessarily the best movie or your favorite or podcast. It's kind of everything and nothing.
Yeah, it's
If you're Seth.
an amalgamation of what you think is the best movie, but also your favorite movie, but also what was the best episode, but what also made the best podcast movie.
Whatever you want to do in that millisecond of time, if you're Seth. Whatever, whatever random ass thing you want to do.
And Dracula and all that kind of stuff.
Dracula.
Storming the White House, they had to defend it. Everybody said, meet the Second Amendment.
Ooh, yeah. That's great. Kamala, your life, I'ma end it.
There you go.
That's what my dad would say. I voted for her.
So our first matchup is the 13 versus the 4. And remember, these are technically ranked based on total number of listens and views between both our podcast listens and our YouTube views. The fourth most watched and listened to was Christmas with the Cranks.
Okay. I like those guys. The
number
Grisham
13, one. Killer Sofa.
Oh, okay.
What are you picking today?
Christmas with the Cranks. I didn't care for Killer Sofa.
Interesting. Okay.
He killed a little too often for me.
I guess that's fair. Now, I am Killer Sofa. I thought they pulled off that better than Christmas with the Cranks pulled off a Christmas movie. I was annoyed with Christmas and the Cranks.
Yeah, but how many cranks were in Killer Sofa?
I don't know. There's a lot of cranks.
A negligible amount. No, but like crank family members.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for the first round matchups, I've got both Devin and Seth's votes. It looks like Seth put A Christmas with the Cranks.
That's right.
But Devin voted Killer Sofa.
No.
2-2.
First one, we have a tiebreaker.
So we're
Do we
going
have
to
to get
Marina.
Dracula AI? Oh,
No, we're going to Marina. Not Killer Soda, no!
I was doing my Scorpions impression earlier, and it sounded like Dracula.
What?
I'm going, Via Scorpions! Because I don't speak English. This is our song, No One Like You! And then no one, and then I turned into Dracula. He's like, no one like you!
And then
I
it turned
can't
into
wait
Bob.
for the things you do!
And
Yeah.
then it turned Super Bob Dylan. Yeah, of course. The pick is in from Marina. She broke the tiebreaker. The one moving on 3-2.
Good job.
Christmas with the Cranks.
My boys, Tim Allen,
She pulled through for
Jamie
you.
Lee, those cranks. Yeah.
Two pretty bad films still.
Yeah.
So it's a shame to
Right.
see one of them move on.
You're true. You are
Next
true.
is the 5 versus the 12 seed. Our fifth most listened to episode is In the Name of the King, a Dungeon Siege Tale.
Name of the family.
Yeah, yeah, a castle siege tale.
Castle Siege Tale.
Going up against the number 12 seed, the Country Bears. One of these two has to move on.
Oh, the slop chop. The gruel is getting thick, boys. I will go with In the Name of the Family, a Castle Siege Tale.
Really?
I like that episode. Yeah, I think I didn't like the movie, maybe, and I didn't see the Country Bears, so there you go.
That's fair. It's
Bears were out of the country.
pretty bad. I'm going to go the Country Bears. I think In the Name of the
Country
King
Bears.
was dog shit.
Poopy. It was poopy. You're
It
right.
was very poopy. Let's see. Devin went In the Name of the King, siding with you.
Dungeon Siege Tale.
And Seth went In the Name of the King.
Ooh, Brandon 0 for 2 on the night. Bodes well for Mel later on.
Yeah, we don't have the Cat in the Hat coalition here today to ruin our hopes and dreams.
Thank God. Yeah. How did that ever happen?
The Elite Eight matchup, the Cats matchup with Cat in the Hat and Cat from Outer Space.
Yeah. We love the cat.
What a travesty.
Can Jake the Cat come back?
Can we invite him back?
Our lives? Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have him as a guest.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, the 8 versus 9 matchup. The 8th most listened to is Van Helsing.
Ooh, Van Helsing.
The 2-hour, 20-minute CGI.
That sucked. I hated Van Helsing.
Hunter versus the 9 seed Rollerball.
Rollerball is my choice, my friend.
Rollerball is my choice, my friend.
My friend. So do that just move it on, or do we have to listen to the peons' opinions and weigh them equally as well?
Well, Seth picked Van Helsing.
God damn him. Of course he did.
But Devin pulled through. He picked Rollerball.
Devin is no peon. Why would he pick Van Helsing? He watched Rollerball, didn't he?
He did, and he really enjoyed it. But he gave them both very similar scores. I think he gave Rollerball a 7.4 and Van Helsing a 7.3.
That's right.
And he's got that
7.3 thing. Yeah.
No, not that. He's
10.
got that family connection with Van Helsing, the nostalgia.
Yeah, he's a vampire.
Nostalgia. I'm trying to mix Nosferatu and nostalgia together.
Nostalgia, you got it.
Nosfertalgia.
Nosfertalgia.
Rolls right off the tongue. And the 1 versus 16 seeds.
Wow.
The 16 seed is always our most latest episode because it's just airing, so it doesn't have a chance. I thought about maybe averaging all the listens and putting it at the average spot, but I didn't have time for that. So 8 Crazy Nights. The 16
Crazy Nights.
Going up against the 1 seed, our most listened to episode with 71 listens. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2.
Bringing in the views on that one, damn.
Yeah.
Both some horrific putrid attempts. I liked the Eight Crazy Nights discourse potentially better, so I'll go with that one.
Oh, I thought Winnie
Rancid
the
films.
Pooh was much better than the
Much
first one.
improved.
Yeah, but you're right. The discourse on Eight Crazy Nights with the four of us and the prisoner of
Insane.
war shit and the bidet shit, and I do agree. I think you've swayed me. I'm gonna go Eight Crazy Nights.
Eight Crazy Nights. What about the peon and Devin?
Devin went Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2,
Ugh.
which,
Ugh.
like we said, way better than the first. But Seth went Eight Crazy Nights. Our first like real upset, the 16 seed taking down the
Wow.
1 seed.
Um, a reminder that popularity does not indicate success, except
Correct.
in the real world. It
Except in
does.
the real world. Next up, oh my god. Oh, the
Oh my
bottom
God.
the bottom portion of this bracket's going to be a slugfest. I already know what's coming out the top.
Hereditary?
No,
Maybe?
the ones moving on in the top are Eight Crazy Nights, Rollerball, In the Name of the King, and
Oh,
Christmas with the Cranks.
yeah, I wonder.
But our first matchup of the bottom half, the 3 versus the 14. The 3 seed is Babe, Pig in the City,
I love him.
versus the 14 seed, Holiday in Handcuffs.
Ooh. Um, Close, pretty similar in like frenetic tone, I think maybe. Um,
Bold
I
claim, but
will.
I kind of agree.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't. I think one of those was maybe intended for that. Um, I'll go with fucking Mr. Fugly and
Yeah.
excuse my language, and go with the and Bay Pig in the City.
Big Pig in the
Fugly,
City
what's his name?
was,
Fugly Diddler or something?
I think it was Uncle Fugly.
Uncle Fugly. God, even worse.
I think that Babe Pig in the City was going to be like a make or break episode for us. It was
Yeah,
hyped up so much, and I loved Babe Pig in the City. But I also
cool.
really surprisingly enjoyed Holiday in Handcuffs. But I don't think it's anywhere near
On
the
that level.
level. Yeah, regardless of episodes or whatnot, Babe Pig in the City was better. We got to talk about them
I'm on a
hanging
new
the
level.
dog. Oh, a new level.
We don't want to hang the dog anymore. That's a
No, we
children's
don't.
movie. It was rated G.
I'm
Oh God.
hungry. I'm
Fuck.
hungry. It looks like Devin gave it Babe Pig in the City to move it on.
We're clear.
And Seth gave it Babe Pig in the City. Our first sweep.
It has a
4-0.
chance.
I never
Got
had
some
a chance.
legs.
Next. Oh, this should be a 4-0. Goodness. The 11 versus the 6, the 11 seed. Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls.
Great opening 10 minutes.
Yo, did you watch it?
No.
God damn you.
No, I didn't.
Versus,
God, no. I would
versus the
forget until the
6
podcast
seed.
starts.
Hereditary.
Hereditary. Hereditary. That is my choice. Hereditary. Not usually one for horror. Let alone like weird. I mean, I like weird horror. Let alone like gruesome, like pickles type stuff. Um, but I did love the tone, the weird, artsy, ambitious nature of it all, the jarring, sort of mystic. I love it, Hereditary.
Hereditary it is. Um, I am also not a horror fan, but when it's something that's so artistic that it kind of transcends the genre itself and it's well made, it's something that I would like to sit
Yep.
down and eventually watch, like I did with Hereditary for the second time. And uh, Ace Ventura was just the blandest of '90s comedies. It's Hereditary.
Yeah. Go Ari.
Seth did Hereditary, and it looks like Devin's favorite horror film versus his birthday choice. He picked horror. Hereditary moving on 4-0, a second sweep.
A weird choice from Devin on his birthday.
Yeah, he just wanted the rhino crawling out of the butt scene. That was it.
That's stupid.
Devin's been really getting you recently.
Yeah, he's been grinding my cheddar, if you will.
I was editing grinding your cheddar.
Yeah,
I was editing 8 Crazy Nights, which was a nightmare because
of
Seth and his
course.
microphone falling on the air mattress and leaning back and
Yeah,
shouting, and Devin was like punching the mic, and he was
he
doing that.
did.
Oh! And then he was
Yeah,
deconstructing his lighter and connecting the hoses together, and
he was
then
not a good audio. Yeah,
you were wrangling Jinjo, and Alex was
I was.
screaming in the other room. It
That's
was four
right.
feeds all together, but the whole time, the whole episode, you're like, Devin's really getting me today.
Yeah, he was getting my goose. Yeah, you're probably it was like a Call of Duty lobby with like full on Mexican parents in the background.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it wrapped
exactly
me
what it was trying to edit that.
a little bit.
Okay, our next matchup, the 7-10, our 10 seed. Earth Girls are easy.
Yeah, I'll take it. Sight unseen. Let's try it.
Oh, versus the
Yeah.
7 seed, Little Miss Sunshine.
Ooh, ooh, baby. I said I'd do it. Let's stick it out. Earth girls are easy.
You're sticking it out, huh?
That's right. I have to be a man of my word.
You have to. Um, I enjoyed Earth Girls Are Easy. I thought it was pretty decent.
Little
Like,
Sunshine's like your favorite movie of all time, though.
but Little Miss Sunshine was a 10 out of 10. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Little Miss Sunshine. Let's see. Seth went Little Miss Suckshine,
Gross.
and he told
He's
me
like
that
eight, Seth.
that was autocorrect, and I was like, "There's no way your phone autocorrected
Uh,
the real word sunshine
An
to
N to CK
suckshine."
as well. Yeah.
Um, Devin went Earth Girls Are Easy,
Oh no, Devin.
a tiebreaker.
It
And
is Marina's favorite movie.
Marina answered very quickly. It's Little Miss Sunshine, moving on
Yeah,
3-2.
yeah, yeah.
A good
That's
7-10 matchup, a good fight.
that's a good fight. It probably should have not been that close. Yeah.
And our last matchup of round one. Our least listened to episode, aside from 8 Crazy Nights, because it just aired. The 15th seed, the Iron Giant. Oh, cat butthole. Tune to the
Cat
YouTube at
butthole.
4525 for a cat butthole. The Iron Giant, only like 31 listens. I
Interesting.
think
People
so.
don't like Carter, I guess.
Carter or animation or something. Going up against the 2 seed with 70 listens. Shallow Hal wants a
Ooh,
gal.
fellow Hal. No. Um, I think I ought to go the Iron Giant, even though Shallow Hal might have been one of my favorite episodes to record. I love that bit, and I only jumped on for the second half.
Oh, the
So
shallow shit.
yeah, so I'll go with Iron Giant.
I
I'm not
thought
a
the
god.
I thought the Iron Giant was good too. Both of these episodes have a Best Tangent nomination with the would you rather hit dingers or have a robot friend and a national friend with Chairman Mao and all that
Yeah,
shit. And,
yeah.
but and I cried in Shallow Hal, but I cried 3
How did
times
you cry in Shallow
in the
Hal?
Iron
Yes.
Giant. It's got to be the Iron Giant.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Shallow Hal.
Seth said the Iron Giant, and Devin said Iron Giant, obviously. He didn't even see
Hmm.
Shallow Hal. What do you mean, obviously?
You don't know how shallow he could have been.
Yeah, he had no idea.
The
So,
depths of his shallowness. Yeah,
only 2 upsets, the 16 and the 15 seeds. Oh, I guess the 9
the
seed beat
big
the
one.
8, too.
That's barely an upset.
So, we're going to get back to some awards, though.
Can Jinjo say the awards?
Jinjo can say the awards. Meow, meow, meow,
Meow,
meow. Meow, 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 meow.
meow, meow, meow. Hey, don't leave. Okay. There's some good cat butt.
Our first is going to be did the least with unlimited resources.
So these guys do the least with unlimited resources, an achievement.
Doing the least
Do the least. We have in
with
the name the
unlimited
king.
resources.
We have in the name of the king. A Dungeon Siege Tale. We have Van Helsing. We have Shallow Hal. We have Christmas with the Cranks. And we have Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. Big ass movies.
And I think, like, if I remember correctly, In the Name of the King's budget was like 160
It was
million.
pretty astronomical. Yeah.
I think Van Helsing's is 120. Shallow Hal and Christmas with the Crank were both like 60 million. What was the fifth one?
Ace Ventura.
Oh, that was only like 35, but still. In the Name of the King. Oh, In the Name of the Kings was only 60 million. That's not that bad. But
a little bit.
The pick is in. And the sinner is Christmas with the Cranks.
Ooh.
3 big name actors, 60 million for a Christmas movie. Come on now.
Yeah, and it was a big old hairy flop. I think we decided right at the end of it all.
It sure was.
Even in Christmas season, which I feel like is hard to do to get mainstream attention. But yeah.
Next award is
its husband
with limited.
Its husband. These guys, this achievement, and they did the most with the limited amount of resources. We have Little Miss Sunshine.
$10 million.
We have Hereditary.
Also like 10 million.
We have Killer Sofa.
I don't even know.
We have Holiday in Handcuffs.
5 million.
We have Earth Girls Are Easy, baby.
I think that was like 6 million. So all like double digits or less, basically. Baby. These people are resourceful.
They know how to resource.
Baby. And the pick is in.
Full of resources.
The winner for doing the most with limited resources, Little Miss Sunshine.
It's third movie of the night. Yeah.
At least second.
Maybe the third. Maybe more to come is what the word on the street is saying.
I mean, they didn't do any sets. They had like 6 people in the cast. They just did their thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up is going to be our best voice actor / actress.
Our best voice actor or actress. An achievement. We have Elizabeth Daily as Babe in Babe Pig in the City.
So good.
We have Stephen Wright as Bob in Babe Pig in the City.
Bob the monkey fucking rocked.
He's cool. We have Eli Marienthal as Hogarth in The Iron Giant.
Bad name.
We have Harry Connick Jr. as Dean in The Iron Giant.
Cool guy.
And we have Vin Diesel as the Iron Giant himself in the titular Iron Giant.
Dom Toretto himself is great at making niche noises with that and Groot. But the pick is in. And the winner, Stephen Wright as Bob from Babe Pig in the City. Right. I loved him.
Bob's cool. A totally George Miller-y performance there, yeah.
Yeah, I loved Bob.
I love Babe. Maybe he'll win later.
And our final award, Best User Reviewer.
Ooh, I like these guys. Best User Reviewers, maybe. We have Matthew Silverhammer.
Returner.
We have a returner and resident dumbass Cosmas.
Idiot.
We have from Killer Sofa, Angry Crow, 1991, excuse me.
The guy that ended everyone with caw, 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 caw.
We have Drew Boy 2 from 8 Crazy Nights.
The guy that loved the animation because the cop car was up to date.
That's right. And then we have Schnorf from 8 Crazy Nights.
The guy that said that critics aren't woke enough because they don't like animals eating poop off people.
That's right. True minds.
No little songbird this time.
Good. She never wins anyways.
And the pick is in. And the winner is Schnorf from
North,
8 Crazy Nights.
a highbrow critic, if there ever was one. I still not as good as the Kung Fu Rabbit stole my PS4, but that didn't even win
PS5.
either. PS4, PS5, he stole.
Yeah, he stole PS5.
Wow, Kung Fu Rabbit. That's even more
LeBron,
dastardly.
LeBron 12, James 3.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Kung Fu Rabbit stole my
he
PS5.
also wins. He also wins.
Dual winners. Honorary. What's the Oscars honorary award? The Cecil B. DeMille Award or whatever?
Yeah, that is good knowledge. Yeah, Cecil
That's
B.
LeBron.
DeMille.
That's LeBron 12, James 3
That's
this
right. He
year.
wins the Cecil B. DeMille movie.
he comes up. I've always wanted a movie ever
I
since
know.
my PS5 was stolen by some fucking rabbit.
Oh no, Kung Fu Rabbit stole my movie.
John Heater. Oh,
Damn Kung
I'll
Fu
take
Rabbit.
that.
Why would he have stolen it?
God, that
Yeah.
movie was horrendous. I hated
We
Legend
should
of
have
Kung Fu.
we should have rewarded that. We should watch another spin-off of Kung Fu Rabbit or Kung Fu Panda soon.
Or Sunshine Berry and the Disco Worms.
I was just thinking Sunshine Berry and the Disco Worms. Yeah.
Okay.
Great month.
Next up, the bracket. We're back. The Elite Eight. We're back. Me and you and Marina is our tiebreaker now. No Seth or Devin. Our first matchup, the 4 versus the 5 seed. The 4 seed, Christmas with the Cranks, versus the 5 seed. In the Name of the King, a Dungeon Siege Tale. One of these two's in the final 4.
I do have a soft spot for shitty, schlocky Christmas movies, so I'm hanging out with the Cranks.
You're hanging. And how's the hang?
With my family. It's great. It's cranky.
Glebe style.
We're going on a cruise. Yeah.
Ooh, Caribbean.
Yeah.
I hate both of these films.
That's right.
I'm gonna go.
You start with an M.
I guess.
Start with an M.
I guess I'm gonna go In the Name of the King.
Ooh.
For my first Jason Statham movie, I guess.
In the Name of the Family.
And I don't know why I'm picking it.
You don't know. But does Marina then have to settle the score?
Marina's gonna settle the score, and her pick is In.
Already.
She chose. Yet again, Christmas with the Cranks.
We got a coalition. The Cranks go all the way here.
The Cat in the Hat Coalition or the Crank Coalition?
The Cranksix.
Next up, the 9-16 matchup. The 16 seed is 8 Crazy Nights versus the 9 seed Rollerball.
Rollerball. I'm going to go with that one. He said it cool, so it might influence me.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, but it is cool. It's a cool movie.
Well, and you loved the episode of 8 Crazy Nights, but it's going up against an
auction. But we did an auction.
Yeah.
That's got some weight behind it. Yeah.
And Devin didn't know how the auction worked at all.
He still doesn't. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Rollerball. This is easy.
Rollerball.
Rollerball is 2-0. Moving on.
No wife necessary.
And then the Slugfest on the other side of the bracket. First up, the 3-6. The 3 seed, Babe Pig in the City, versus the 6 seed, Hereditary.
Ooh. You know what you do with slugs, Brandon?
You pour
salt on Hereditary, because I'm going with Babe Pig in the City. The Slugfest is no more obviate about it.
I gave Babe Pig in the City, I think I gave it an 8.7 out of 10. And I think I gave Hereditary an 8.8 out of 10. So this is as close as you can get. Two movies that scared me, genuinely. Surprisingly, both of these did. But one of them made my heart smile. And that's Babe Pig in the City. So I think I'm
That's
going to roll
adorable.
that little pig.
That's
The
adorable.
2-0 win over Hereditary.
Good for Babe for that pig in that city. That's a
He
surprise, I
overcame
feel like.
all the odds.
I feel like that's a surprise. Yeah.
And then the last matchup of the Elite Eight, the 7-15, we've got the 7 seed, Little Miss Sunshine, versus the 15 seed, the Iron Giant. Another powerhouse matchup.
Oh. Um, to me, you say?
To you.
To me, I will respond in turn with Little Miss Sunshine. Both
Okay.
movies I wasn't on for the whole episode, maybe even parts of it, but do love them both dearly, and I do like Little Miss Sunshine a little bit better.
God, and I think I gave these an 8.9, but then a 10. But the Iron Giant's so good. Oh my
So
goodness.
sad.
And it's so sad. They're both kind of sad, but they're
It's not
both
a
happy
gun.
in a way. But I do have to give my Little Miss Sunshine its win. In a
For sure.
straightforward matchup of good films, we're going Little Miss Sunshine.
Straightforward analysis,
And,
discourse.
and into the final four, which means it's time for awards.
In the name of the king. Yeah, our final, not our final awards, or almost final awards, or penultimate batch of awards.
Yeah, except for the big two.
Our pre-penultimate batch of awards.
We're doing first up, worst actress.
Ooh, achievements in bad actressing. We have Kate Beckinsale from Van Helsing.
Ugh.
We have Julie Brown from Earth Girls Are Easy.
Ugh.
We have Jamie Lee Curtis from Christmas with the Cranks.
Ugh.
We have Lily Sobieski from In the Name of the King and Dungeons Tale.
Was she the princess that was getting fucked by Ray Liotta?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, she was bad.
And then Tallulah Evans from Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey too.
I
Winnie the
think
Pooh.
I think she was okay. But the pick is in. And the sinner for worst actress, ooh, Oscar winner, Jamie Lee Curtis from Christmas with the Cranks. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta Jamie Lee hurt us. Huh? That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. You know, what wasn't good was her performance. Ayo, um,
Ayo.
ayo. So sorry, Jamie. But you suck, bitch. Um,
Jesus Christ.
although she did just win the Oscar pretty recently, so I guess she's not that sucky. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
And then next, the husband, worst actor,
her husband. We have
Mr. Curtis.
an achievement. We have Ray Liotta in the Name of the King and Dungeon Siege Tale.
So bad. Oscar nominee.
We have Christopher Walken, The Country Bears.
Oscar nominee.
Oscar nominee. We have Jack Black, Shallow Hal. Not an Oscar nominee.
Not an Oscar nominee.
We have Tim Allen, Christmas with the Cranks.
Not an
Definitely
Oscar
not.
nominee.
And we have Hugh Jackman from Van Helsing.
Oscar nominee. And the pick is in. The Sinner for worst actor of season 11. I really don't know who's going to win this. It's Jack Black from Shallow Hal.
The shallowness
so
is what got
shallow.
him there.
I think I put Ray Liotta at 1. I hated that performance.
I had him at 3.
God, we didn't even put Burt Reynolds from that either, or Ron Perlman. God, that movie had terrible.
A lot of you could have. Ron Perlman sucks. You could have picked a lot. Yeah, you could have picked Jason Statham.
He was the best of them, though.
He was good, which is odd.
He wasn't good, I would say, but he was.
Christopher Walken's in The Country Bears.
Yeah, he's the evil villain.
He's the bad bear.
Oh, nah! Country Bear Hall has been destroyed.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good movie. Good movie.
You need to
What's
watch
the?
it.
I will now.
Next is going to be Best Actress.
Best actress, he says.
Correct.
An achievement. We have Abigail Breslin in Little Miss Sunshine.
So good.
We have the first entry of Toni Collette in Little Miss Sunshine.
So good.
We have the second entry of Toni Collette in Hereditary.
Might be a little bit better.
We have Millie Shapiro in Hereditary.
Okay.
And we have Gina Davis in Her Girls Are Easy.
This
Dominated by the Sunshine and Hereditary girls, yeah.
and Toni Collette.
And Toni Collette.
I think there's a 3-horse race here. As good as Millie Shapiro was in Hereditary with her clucks, I think it's Tony Abbey.
Probably.
And the pick is in. And the winner for Best Actress at the Mookies is a tie.
Oh, no.
Between Abigail Breslin and Little Miss Sunshine.
Yeah.
Who was an Oscar nominee. And Toni Collette for Hereditary.
Ooh.
And the winner, because 2 people put her number 1, gonna go to little baby Abigail Breslin.
Wow. Our youngest movie award winner, maybe.
No, I think Brooklyn Prince in Florida Project was younger than her.
Of course, and deserving. But of course, good. We love Abby Breslin. Not the first time she's been on this podcast.
No, it's not. And we love performances from child actors. Like if you can deliver as a child,
I think we respect it. Yeah, that's a Marvel.
You hate Marvel.
No, not that Marvel. Lowercase m.
Oh. That's it. One's a proper noun and one's not.
One's a non, exactly. Of course.
All right. And then lastly, another one dominated by the Little Miss Sunshine and Hereditary. Best Actor.
Best Actor. Going for the sweep. We have Alan Arkin from Little Miss Sunshine.
The Oscar winner that year.
We have Paul Dano from Little Miss Sunshine.
I don't think he's ever been nominated.
I don't know either.
Well, let's see. There Will Be Blood, he wasn't.
Have.
Prisoners, he wasn't. Swiss Army Man, he wasn't. I don't think he has.
Done some weird shit.
This he wasn't.
I don't think he has either. Steve Carell, Little Miss Sunshine.
Oscar nominee.
Alex Wolff, Hereditary. He have the Little Brothers Band or something like that.
The Naked Brothers Band.
And James Caan from Rollerball.
Oscar nominee.
Not for this, but yes.
And the pick is in. Did Little Miss Sunshine split the votes? Did the previous Oscar winner take home the award? Tune in next week. No. The winner, Little Miss Sunshine.
Oh, they all win.
Paul Dano.
Wow.
He got an award.
He likes Nietzsche.
He does. You don't speak because of Friedrich Nietzsche?
Yeah.
What a great line. He didn't. You're right. And a great, stunning performance. Such physical acting in the face without speaking almost the whole movie.
He's so peculiar looking, yeah.
He is, but man, he's a good actor.
Yeah.
All right. We're coming back to the bracket for the final 4. We're going to kick it off with the 9-4.
Rollerball.
Rollerball of the 4-seed Christmas with the Cranks.
It's rollerball time. I'm sorry, Crank Coalition. Cranks, we're gone. Rollerball.
There's so much noise happening that my microphone is catching right now because it sounds like our Roomba just ended. And so Marina's just throwing down all the furniture that was like up on the counters, like the bar stools and everything.
That's good.
And it's just catching every thump.
Texture. Yeah, feathering to it.
That's what you want. White noise and texture.
Yeah.
I'm going rollerball. This is
rollerball.
Rollerball just walked through the upper half. They
had a good favorable matchup in the East, yeah.
In the East, it was Christmas with the Cranks, Killer Sofa, Country Bears, In the Name of the King, Van Helsing, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, 8 Crazy Nights, and Rollerball.
And Rollerball. We love it.
What a rough Eastern Conference.
Rollerball.
It's almost like the Pacers making the Eastern Conference
Not
Finals.
dissimilar.
Christmas with the
Yeah.
Cranks.
Not dissimilar.
So Rollerball's moving on. Easy walk to the final.
Love rolling. Love the ball that rolls. Yeah.
And we love auction episodes.
That's right. Keep that in mind.
God, we're gonna have to pick an episode for next season to do an auction-based episode.
Easy.
That's gonna be
during an Andre episode. Yeah. Maybe my dinner
early
with
season.
Oh,
Or
we'll
we do it
figure
for
it out.
something
Maybe we skip the
shitty.
season.
The Beekeeper.
Maybe the Beekeeper. Beekeeper's
Bottom side of the bracket. I think probably my finals matchup, how it's going, the 3 seed, Babe, Pig in the City, versus the 7 seed, Little Miss Sunshine.
No. I'm going to throw a little Babe at you because I think you might go Little Miss Sunshine for the dramatics.
I think.
To you, sir.
I think thinking back to the rankings for Best Picture, because these are both nominated, I think these were my 1 and 2.
I'm not gonna. I think I might be similar to me as well.
God, that's tough. I loved Babe Pig in the City, though. It took me by surprise by how much I loved that little fucking pig.
Yeah, he's a beacon of hope and righteousness.
Oh my goodness.
Thank the pig. That's what it was. Thank the pig.
Thank the pig. But I think I do have to go Little Miss Sunshine.
He's not thanking the pig.
I think I have to go Little Miss Sunshine.
Yeah, do your shit, bitch.
Whoa,
bitch. Whoa.
Move, bitch. Get out of the way.
We have a breaker of the tie.
We are waiting. She's read the message. We have a breaker of the tie. Going to the finals, the 7th seed, Little Miss Sunshine.
That's right. Okay.
A tough Western Conference.
They'll be well positioned with this experience in the finals.
I think that has to be the Timberwolves, right?
Sure. I love the Timberwolves.
Little Miss Sunshine, in its side, it had to beat Babe Pig in the City, The Iron Giant, and Earth Girls Are Easy to Get Here.
Yeah. It's the West. It's the South.
The West had Babe,
Rise Again,
Holiday in Handcuffs, Hereditary, Ace Ventura, Little Miss Sunshine, Earth Girls Are Easy, Iron Giant, and Shallow Hal.
Shallow Hal,
yeah. And now let's do some podcast-specific awards.
Ooh, like sexiest host.
Like sexiest host. The pick is in his Lucas.
Really time. Yeah. He has a kid.
So does that make him not sexy? That makes him a DILF.
No, that makes him more sexy. That's why he won.
Exactly. First up, the best running gag.
Achievements and gags be running. We have calling characters shallow. We have doing things goofy style. We have making a big deal over Monk and Tony Shalhoub.
It's crazy how much Monk and Tony Shalhoub came up this season.
Pop up. We did. We have the Kung Fu Rabbit Stole My PS5. And then we have Around the World, Around the World, which is also like a bit in my life.
Yeah. I struggled to come up with running gags for us to vote on this season.
These are good, yeah.
These are pretty good. Doing it goofy style, nobody even knows what that means. But we kept saying it. But there are a lot of things that we have done at the these last 2 or 3 episodes of this season that I've already written down that I think will probably continue for part of season 12 that could be potentials, including, I'll tell you what they are right now. Spoilers, folks. Season 12 running gags could end up being Cranking it Glebe style.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that makes sense.
Devin and his singular can of Busch Light Peach.
That's a good one. Yeah, he's our good bits. You're right. Hey, Joe.
If we end up thinking about this, doing the auto insertion film criticism.
Yeah, yes, that's his lens.
Flopping it out for flop movies.
Flop.
And singing "Fuck Me to Death."
Yeah. Those are, you're right. Might even be stronger than this batch. Let's see what the winner is.
Like cranking it Glebe style and singing "Fuck Me to Death" or "Fuck Me to Death."
Those
He
are
loves
good.
that. Seth loves that song.
The Peach Bush Light is funny, yeah.
Oh my god, it's so stupid. But the best running gag, the pick is in. Our best running the gag of the season. Calling
Run it.
characters shallow.
Yeah, that was shallow. We were in tears for a while.
You called everybody shallow for no reason.
For weeks on end. That's right. It's just such a funny tag for a person, a personality signifier. He's shallow.
Yeah.
So, well.
Next up is going to be our best Cats fact name.
We have Kid Dogs Rollerball. That's Seth singing to the tune of Jack and Diane. We're getting the fact back together facts from Country Bears. We have Fugly Pussy facts. That's right, from Babe Pig in the City. We have I have a structured settlement and I need facts now. Call J.G. Wentworth. 877 facts now.
I think it should be
Winnie the
JG
Pooh, Blood and
Factor.
Honey too. Oh, it is J.G. Factworth. You're right. And then we have the Nina, the Pinta, the Facta Maria. I'll do you in the bottom while I'm drinking sangria from Christmas with the Cranks.
These are some good ones.
A mix, yeah.
Of clever, like getting the fact back together, the
Yeah.
craziest shit you've ever heard with chili dogs and fugly pussy facts, and then some good word insertion there with the other two. But
that have nothing to do with the movies, yeah.
The pick is in. And the winner for our best Cats fact name is Chili Dogs.
Chili Dogs. That was
The tune of Jack and Diane, Chili Dogs from Rollerball.
Chili Dogs. I think he got to pick because he won the bid. Yeah, he got to pick that, right?
I think Devin won the bid.
Why did Seth get to do that then?
Well, because he sang it. He went, "Oh yeah, chili dogs," and then Devin's like, "I just want chili dogs. Just give me you singing chili dogs like that."
That's right.
Next up, our best Nicole Kidman moment.
We have Nicole is on The Price is Right and loses the wheel, so she gets sent underground and is trapped in a maze inside a retired iron mine from the Iron Giant.
I like that she loses the wheel. Not like any other.
Yeah, we have Nicole performing an opera, and the Phantom is a stagehand. He accidentally cuts a cord, causing a light fixture to fall on her. Now she's a fucked up face and wants to be with him, but he's a shallow Phantom and thinks she's too ugly from Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey too. little fan of the opera. We have Nicole as the succubus and has possessed a couch in her apartment. I wonder what movie this is from. From Friends in order to torture Ross. She made him a schizophrenic and is now deemed as a succubus from Killer Sofa.
That's clever. Succubus is clever.
Succubus. We have Nicole cut off Dave Matthews' face to perform with the Dave Matthews Band at the Rollerball halftime show. She's holding his face, licking it with her split tongue from Rollerball. And then we have Nicole's throwing brick through windows. Oh my gosh, my battery's almost dead, it says. Of Jewish people on Juneteenth because they hired her to do that, but she accidentally hits a little girl in the head with a brick from 8 Crazy Nights.
Goodness. Well, our pick is in for our best Nicole Kidman moments. And the winner is obviously Nicole. She might be the loser and we're the winner. But the winner is that Nicole is a succubus and has possessed a couch in the apartment from Friends in order to torture Ross. Then she has made him a schizophrenic as is now deemed as a succubus from Killer Sofa. I almost thought the Phantom of the Opera one might win, but that's okay. Succubus. It's a lovely pun. And Ross is schizophrenic as hell anyway.
Lovely. I think it all fits in. It makes sense in the canon as well.
And then our last one for the moment, there's the Nicole Kidman moment, which is a structured tangent in a way. But then we've got the organic best tangent from us just being stupid.
Just being stupid, an achievement. We have movie remakes, but they're shallow, like The Shallow Godfather, Shallow Little Women, Shallow Schindler's List, etc. They're shallow as hell. We have Lucas in a ghillie suit with a sniper on a residential sidewalk trying to blend in order to snipe my neighbor's chihuahua. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. We have playing the football game 500, but with a newborn baby as it's popped out of the womb and is yelling dead or alive.
I said this.
From Ace Ventura. We have China outlawed iron under Chow and Mao, but they love the Iron Giant so much that they took all the iron and made him a big national friend to forgive Mao. The Iron Giant. And then we have Devin would rather be in a POW camp for a month than resting in a coma for a week because he thinks that he will end up in a chill one. Made Crazy Nights.
Prisoner, like what was Devin?
That's crazy. I don't know what that take was. Yeah.
Would you rather be in a coma for a week, or I think I would just rather be in like
a
POW camp for a month. You're like, what? Like, yeah, but like mine is like chill. It's got like shrimp and cans of Coke. Yeah. Like, what? Yeah. It's not a POW camp.
Yeah.
And the pick for best tangent is in. The best tangent of season 11. Shallow Hal again, movie remakes, but they're shallow. From Shallow Hal.
Yeah,
and I wrote some of these. I wrote some of these down in my notes. Let's see.
Yeah.
The Shallow Godfather. Our specific words were: "You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding, horny as hell."
That's good.
Shallow Little Women was they only want little men.
Little men, yeah. They
Shallow Schindler's List, they only save the hot Jews.
Oh no.
Shallow Finding Nemo, they're just in a pond, but Nemo's also horny.
Yeah, he's in a horny pond.
And Shallow Toy Story, Woody has a Woody.
That's good.
And Buzz Lightyear says to infinity and your mom.
And your mom. I remember that.
Those are
beautiful.
They only save
a deserved winner. Jews. That's bad. Who said that?
I think you.
Might have been.
Oh my goodness.
So we have our final to erase our national debt, our final batch of awards here. Actually, we have our final movie matchup, correct?
Oh, here's one more too. Shallow E.T. Where it's
what's he do?
E.T. is running around just moaning, "Hell yeah!" but with his dick out instead of his finger out.
Oh no! Yeah.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! God damn it! Those are funny. Our finals matchup coming out of the East. Rollerball. Coming out of the West. Little Miss Sunshine. Although they're both kind of in the West. You got Albuquerque and you got Houston. So it's like both kind of the West. But your official pick.
My official pick is going to be Little Miss Sunshine, I think. I think Rollerball is maybe more in the surprise, a curio category. I think my true champion might have been Babe Pig in the City, but I think Little Miss Sunshine is the deserving champion in my opinion here. So that's my choice.
Like I said, I think Babe Pig in the City and Little Miss Sunshine was my finals.
I agree.
I think I am also as fun as Rollerball was with all four of us. Took us by surprise. Really enjoyed the watch. Got to watch it with Seth. Auction-based episode. I got to give it to my home dogs, Little Miss Sunshine and Kelly's birthday choice. After a shark ate her internet.
That's right.
She overcame all the odds and made it on for her birthday episode.
She wins.
And our winner of season 11, Little Miss Sunshine.
But wait. Is it going to get a clean sweep?
But wait. We've got to respect our fallen soldiers. It's time for one shining moment.
Brandon Scott. An eighth grade girl crossed me up at middle school recess, and I ate shit and hurt my hands.
You broke your ankles and scraped up your hands?
Yeah, it was bad.
She hella good?
Yeah, she's on the high school team.
Oh, as an eighth grader, that's nasty work.
There's 4 of them.
Well, our final 2 awards tonight. First up, worst picture.
Oh. Achievements in bad pictures. We have the Country Bears.
Ugh.
We have In the Name of the King, A Dungeon Siege Tale.
Ugh.
We have 8 Crazy Nights.
Ugh.
We have Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2.
Ugh.
And Van Helsing.
Hey, it worked at the end. It all added up.
You knew what he was doing.
Well, the pick is in. And the sinner for worst picture of season 11 is going to go to In the Name of the King, A Dungeon Siege Tale.
Wow, that was my number 1 pick here, it says.
Yeah, I think it was mine, too.
Wow.
There we go.
The most loquacious of our titles as well, to be fair.
What is that? What does loquacious mean?
Long-winded, big word.
It's gotta be the longest. We had a lot of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey is pretty long, but In the Name of the King, A Dungeon Siege Tale.
I think that's got the best. Uncle Boon Me, who can recall his past lives. Maybe.
No, that's only 8 words. In the Name of the King's 10 words.
Wow, they got a lot of work.
A lot of work. No, because Transformer is only 1 word. Even if the hyphen part is super long. Cogman.
Yeah, Cogman. So we have our final award then before I have to sleep.
Our final award tonight. Best picture of the season.
We have our best picture achievements. Babe Pig in the City. Little Miss Sunshine. Hereditary. The Iron Giant. And Rollerball.
I think an easy top 5 films that we did.
Yeah, agree.
I think next might have been Earth Girls Are Easy. But that's a huge drop off from whatever's 5th of these 5.
Yeah, I agree. 5 to 6.
The pick is in. And the winner of the best picture of season 11 is not Little Miss Sunshine.
Oh.
Our winner for best picture is La La Land.
Whoa.
We didn't deserve the award. The real winner of best picture is Babe Pig in the City.
Oh, wow. They get it.
Congratulations, that little pig.
The little pig. He's in the city. So not a clean sweep. A hand in hand does the little girl and the pig off for their next adventure.
The perfect duo. That should have been our best couple of the season. Abigail Breslin and Babe.
And Babe. The righteous being of human.
Abigail Babelin.
Yeah, that's good.
And so that is going to end season 11. The 3 Bracketeers with just 2 of us.
Made it. What do we got on? We got to finish our holidays right next week.
We sure do. Next week, finishing off our masterpiece for the holiday host. And maybe the last true like Christmas installment. I think we're slowly running dry, maybe.
Yeah.
But maybe we're standing with muscles again. Who knows? But our masterpiece, it's Home Alone. We haven't done Home Alone yet. I think it's only fitting that we do.
That's great. Yeah. Most families would say so. That's great.
And then we've talked about it a long time. We've got Andre month in January. You've got...
I cannot contain my excitement.
Andre, The Princess Bride, Semi-Pro, and My Dinner with Andre.
Yeah.
To put on your to-watch list. Then, obviously, February's Love Lads. We're going to have March that's just looks like it's a ton of dog shit, to be
Wacky.
honest. Wacky month, and then March or April might. There's only 2 in this season, but it might be like a superhero themed.
You're talking, yeah. Okay.
But I'm gonna try and stay away for the most
That's
part from the MCU.
that's in April. We might not
That's in
have enough
April.
to
We
talk
got
about.
time. We got time. So
Yeah.
thank you for joining us for season 11, season 10, season 9, all the seasons, listeners. Thank you, Lucas, for joining me on the
Thanks,
podcast tonight.
Brandon. Thank you.
Everyone, go get some sleep. You might be listening to this at 11 a.m. Take a nap.
Right now.
Take a nap
Drive
right
into
now.
traffic.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Get
Yeah,
out of the
swerve.
way.
They rarely stay for my instructions anyway.
Alrighty, season 11, the 3 Bracketeers is done. Like, genuinely, do you have an idea of what I should do for the Andre sound bit?
Yeah, like a rapper is going, "Yo, Dre,
Could be
Dr.
good.
Dre, yo, Dre Day," something like that.
I was gonna see if there was any clips on
Dre Day,
YouTube of
Dre Day,
like
Dre
from the
Day.
league of someone shouting at Andre,
Oh, there
just
probably
screaming at
is.
Paul Shear.
There definitely is. You could do that.
That could be something.
You can
Lucas, I thought about Dynasty.
yeah.
Do you remember in week 1 when I had 128.6 and you had 128.3,
Well, I
but it
do
didn't do the
now.
decimals and then you ended up winning
Yeah.
because of that? That
Yeah.
kicked me out of the playoffs.
And now I'm in. It would have swapped
Now
us
you're in. The
because you had more. Yeah.
top three offenses of me, Brant, and Nate Dogg didn't make the playoffs.
I know, which is, I have a shot. It's crazy. I have a
I can't
shot.
believe it. The last 3 weeks, my opponents averaged 174 points a game against me.
That's a tough look. I thought you were a shoe in. Yeah, you were for a while.
I averaged 140 points a week over the last 3
Yeah.
weeks. I went
If you're
0
good.
and 3.
Yeah. I had to beat Brant and Nate Dogg, I think, to get into the
You had to
playoffs.
beat
So,
me, Brant, and Nate Dogg. You had
and
the
Nate
top
Dogg and
3
Roberts.
offenses.
Yeah. That's how we get to the playoffs. I'll
That's
probably lose this round. All right. Later, Brando.
later.
Night feller.
Good night.